Hello and welcome. Today we are going to build this basic counter section in Elementor. And if you'd like to create your own disposable WordPress instance, go over to InstaWP.io. Okay, so let's begin. The first thing we need to do is go over to Pages and click Add New. And I'm going to give this a title. I'm going to call this Counter. Now let's click on Edit with Elementor. Okay, so first we need to remove this title. So I'm going to go to Settings and click Hide Title. Okay, now we need to choose a structure. So click on the plus icon. I'm going to choose this 3-column structure. So we have 3 columns there. So we just want to open the widgets panel and type in counter in the search box. So I'm going to type in counter here. Let's drag the counter widget to the first column. So we have a basic counter widget. Let's add an icon. I'm going to open the widgets panel. And let's type in icon in the search box and drag the icon widget above the counter widget. So let's change the icon. I want a user icon. So I'm going to click on the icon and type in user in the search box. Okay, let's select the one with the 3 users. Click on insert. Okay, so now we can make some changes to the icon on the left, but let's change the color first. So I'm going to go to the style tab and under primary color, I'm going to click this and select a different color. Let's go with a purple color. I'm going to adjust this slider to get the perfect shade of purple. Okay, so I think this one looks good. So you can always click on this plus icon to save your color if you plan on using it multiple times. So to change the size of your icon, you can either drag the size slider like this, or you can simply type a value in this field. So I'm going to type 80. Okay. Now I'm going to click on the edit icon on the counter widget. Let's make our edits. So you can change the starting number. So for example, it's starting at 30 now, but I'm going to leave it as 1. And for the ending number, let's make this 10,000. You can also add a number prefix in this field as well as a number suffix, but I'm not going to need to adjust any of these options. I'm going to leave animation duration alone as well. Now for the 1000 separator, you can turn it off or leave it on. I'm going to leave it on. And you can also change the separator type. So let's add a title to this counter. I'm going to type I need to actually remove this. Let's type in active users. Okay, so let's go to the style tab at the top. And I'm going to change the text color. So let's open the color picker. And I think I want a dark gray color. So I'm going to drag this over to this corner. Okay, I think this looks good. Under typography, I'm going to leave the font family as is. Let's change the font size. So I'm going to select REM. Let's make it 2. Let's try 3 or 4 to see what it looks like. Let's try 4. Okay, I'm going to leave it as 4. Okay, so I think this is good. Now let's move to the title. So I'm going to keep this font color. Under typography, I'm going to change the family to Hebo. And I'm not going to be changing the size for this one. Okay, so here we have our first counter column. And we need to actually duplicate this according to the number of items that we want. So I'm going to right click on the column icon and click duplicate. So as you can see, it creates one on the right hand side. Let's do this one more time. So now we have 3. Now we need to delete the other 2 empty columns. Okay, so I'm going to click on this icon and click icon to change it. I need a building icon, so I'm going to type building, or let's look for a city because it's really a city I want to talk about. So let's go with city and click insert. Okay, so now I'm going to change the counter number. Let's make this about 38. So I'm going to remove this 10,000 and type in 38. All right. At the bottom under title, I'm going to type in cities reached. But remember, in your case, this may be different. All right, so let's move over to the final column. I'm going to click on the icon for the final one, and let's change this to a mouse icon. So I'm going to type in mouse. Let's use this one. Let's click on it and click insert at the bottom. Okay, so let us go ahead and change the number to about 800. And in the bottom, I'm going to change the title to monthly installs. Now, let's select the section by clicking on this icon at the top, go to advanced. Let's add some padding. So I'm going to unlink these values and let's type 25 to add 25 pixels at the top and 25 at the bottom as well. Okay. And if you want to see what your page looks like, click on the preview changes icon at the bottom here. Okay, so this is how your page would look on desktop. So if you're happy with your design, go back and click on the publish button at the bottom of the page. Okay, so this is how you create a basic counter section in Elementor. And of course, you can add to this and style it according to your specifications. Thank you so much for watching.